guys, and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. This is a game that has been kind of blowing up on YouTube recently. A lot of the people I'm subscribed to and enjoy have been playing this, and naturally that spawned me to try and get the game and check it out. And I've done that. I've played a little bit through it, and I thought, you know what? This is really, really addictive, so I thought I would do a little mini-series on this. This is, of course, the first episode. If you don't know what this is about, I will try and explain it, but I kind of feel like I might not even need to do that, because the game itself explains itself pretty damn well. Anyway, I am going to start a brand new game. So let's get this going. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. I'll try and do this in my radio announcer voice. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 30 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become leader of the market. Well, that sounds like a good damn time. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give up. You have to give up. Before you would start your venture, you give up. That's great motivation right there. Give your upcoming company a name. So, because this will be a shorter series, I'm going to set the game length to 25 years, which means it's kind of a bit more fast-paced, but you can do 25, 30, or 35 years. 30 is the average and it's recommended. I am going to call this Yoshi Industries. I like it, and of course, naturally, I will call myself Yoshi, owner of Yoshi Industries. I am clearly a female. No, I'm male. And what hairstyle should we go for? What's most like mine? That's most like my old haircut, and I don't see one that's like my new, so I'll just keep that. Let's see. Yep, green shirt, we need that. Let's continue. And here's the tutorial. As I said, this game does an amazing job of explaining itself, so you don't really have to worry. If you ever want to review the tutorial messages, then you can do so in the help menu. We know that. Congratulations! You've just started your very own game development company. I've actually always wanted to do that. At the moment, your office is in a garage, and you are the only employee, but don't worry. Many successful businesses have started out this way. True dat, bro. True dat. Let's start developing your first game. Okay. So, oh, and I got an achievement, supporter. Support a young startup by the game. Woo! That means this game here. I supported a young startup. Right, develop new game. So it is a point and click, but it's a point and click in a very, very fun way. Well, actually, is it a point and click? I mean, I guess so. I mean, point and click goes under a lot of different categories, I guess you could say. Before development, Before development can begin, you have to learn how to read. You also have to design what kind of game you want. To decide, I really can't read today, what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. Right, let's do this. So, let's call our, what kind of game should we make first off? Let's go, let's go a military shooter. Let's call it Phone of Laziness. Because that's like Call of Duty, Phone of Lazy. Yep, no, okay, fine. It is going to be an action, and it will be on. I'm going to make it on the PC because the market share is kind of similar to the G64 at this point in the game, but the development cost is so much less. It's 15k less for PC, so naturally we're going to do that. We will make it a 2D graphic game, and we will start development. Now, you've got these kind of little circular things up here, and oh right, well, the game is going to tell you about it. Screw me telling about it. Fuck that shit. Game development runs through these 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate, which are these points here. Think about what areas are important for your game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. So, this is a shooter military action. So the engine is going to be kind of medium. The gameplay... Actually, no, wait, the engine I would say would be half. The gameplay would be right at the top, and the story and quests would be quite low. At least that's what I would imagine a game in this time period to be like. Game development has now started. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. This is what I was talking about. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. Right there, right there. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated right here. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs need to be fixed before the game can be released and increase development time and costs. So what will happen is when the game is finished being developed, any bugs that are up here will have to wait out, and then we can release the game. You'll see any minute. Right, so dialogue will be kind of slow. I guess it needs a bit of dialogue. Artificial intelligence needs to be quite high so that they can actively have a challenge in the game against the AI, artificial intelligence right there. And level design will be about there. To me, that sounds just about right for a military action shooter. Also, you're wondering what these research points are, I'm sure. We'll get into that in a little bit. During development, you can also select additional features for your game. Right now, you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Very nice. You will also see the graphic type you selected when you define the game. This is to remind you can't change the graphics mid-game. That would be insane if you could. So as I said, we can have basic sounds. I'm going to say sounds are quite high, because people like gun sounds in these kind of games. You know, that is something people pay attention to. Graphics is also about the same. And world design, I would say, yeah, it'd stay about half. That seems like an average balance to me. Okay. Right then, let's wait for the game to go. Phone of laziness. The development of your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and can't afford to wait. Trust me, bugs suck. So as you can see, if we wait it out, these bugs will decrease, and then when it's at 0, we can launch the game like that. We also sometimes get extra points for design and technology, and research actually. Also, by the way, you got your fans of the company up here. This is year 1, month 3, week 3, if you're wondering what that is, and of course your cash. I'm just kind of going over everything in the game, just so you understand what it is, because it's quite a strategic game, and then once you kind of understand that, you can really start to enjoy it, and hopefully enjoy my videos on it. Right, so anyway, when you finish a game, you get these little levels, and of course you can level up in these, obviously. Right, so we got some great combos, and of course I also have a separate level. So let's release the game. The achievement came up just as the tutorial started and it only said yo. That's the best tutorial text box I've ever seen. Yo! Click OK, next box. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. And you see reviews any minute. Reviews are the most like gut-wrenching part of the game. You'll see in a minute. You finished your first game. Woo! While you developed the game, you also gained research points. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can use these points to unlock new options for future games. To bring up the research menu, close this message, click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. This is the action menu here. Let's go into research. We have got 22 points to spend. And this basically just unlocks more options, more stuff that you can create in your games, and of course then reach a wider market. Right, so I don't have 50 points yet, so let's create a new topic. We have got racing, fantasy, pirate, and sci-fi. I think I'm going to go for racing. I think a racing game would be quite popular. Because obviously this is like the 80s right now. And from what I can tell, the game itself does actually adapt to what year it's in and what people at that time in real life actually liked. It does emulate a lot of the real life market, which is what's so fun about this game. Anyway, reviews for Phone of Laziness came in. Let's see. Let's see what we got. This is our first game, so I'm not expecting everything to be amazing. 7, nice experience. 6, shows potential. Hopefully that's for my company as well. 7, military in action is a great combination. Thank you very much. And 6, quirky but good. Okay, well, for first game, I guess that's okay. Yoshi Industries. Oh, we got some news. A newcomer in the game industry has released their first game, Phone of Laziness. This game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Yoshi Industries are sure to gain fans quickly. Very nice. And then after the reviews, you start to get your money in and you find out how your game does. So let's see. Phone of Laziness sold 6,641 units in its first week on the market. We made it in the charts at 40. So, obviously, as I said, it emulates real life quite a lot. Like, if you sold that many in the first week now, that would be probably on the charts at like 1,000 whatever. But because this is the 80s, that's actually the 40th most popular game right now. Now that your game is on sale, you'll receive the income from... Yeah, we know that. That's fine. Phone of Laziness was so successful that we now have 55 fans. Oh, damn. You have successfully researched a new topic, racing. Okay, awesome. Very, very nice. Right, so let's see how this does first of all. We hit 10k units, and we got $100,000. Phone of Laziness has achieved the company sales record with over 10k units sold. This is an important milestone of the history of Yoshi Industries. I love that company name. I need to start up my own Yoshi Industries. I don't know what it would do, but let's do it. So let's develop another game before we finish off today's episode. What should we do? Let's do a racing game. What would that be? I think that would be simulation, right? And of course, again, we will go on the PC. What should we call it? Let's call it, Gran Yoshismo. Yoshismo 1. It's like Gran Turismo 1, but it's Gran Yoshismo 1. Oh, it's such a bad name. Of course, 2D graphics. We can't have a racing game on text-based. Although I'm kind of curious how that would work, actually. I think that'd be really interesting. Right, story and quests doesn't need to be here. Engine, let's put that up there. And gameplay, we will, yeah, put it up like that. That sounds good to me. Very nice, very nice. We've hit 100 fans as well. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, look at those research points. We need to get some more researching before I get this done as well. Dialogues can be 0. Level design can be that. And artificial intelligence, I think, needs to be all the way up there for the other cars racing you, that you're racing against. So that is kind of vital right there. And level design is always nice for having a nice landscape to look around while you are racing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, let's see how we're going. Third of the way done. Well, 3/4 of the way done. World design, yep, quite high up. Graphics, medium. I'm actually going to put sound above graphics because I think you like the sounds of cars, right? I think that's a good balance. I could be wrong here. It could affect my sales, but we'll, I guess, just have to wait and see. Right. Oh, Phone of Laziness is off the market. It sold 17,000 copies, generating $120,000 in sales. That's not bad for the first game. Aha, industry news. And as I said, like, new consoles launch and all this kind of stuff. It's so cool. It's such a simple game, but it's really, really addictive, actually. I found it to be addictive to watch as well. I mean, compared to the people I've been watching playing it. Recent market studies suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, I nearly clicked finish. No, we got to wait for the bugs to go. That was close. Wow, I just gained a bug. Come on, fix your bugs, boy. Okay, did we get any other points for anything? Well, apart from another bug. Beautiful. Okay, fix that bug. No, I think we're done. Okay. So we got 13 and 11. That's quite balanced. That's nice. And we got a new record there in design. Awesome. How are we doing? We got any levels up yet? Oh, not yet, but Yoshi's nearly level 2. That'd be quite nice. Right, let's release that game. And before we do anything, I'm going to research some more topics. Oh, let's do a UFO game. I like that. UFO is nice. The first reviews for our newly released game, Gran Yoshismo 1, came in. Let's see how we did. This could be either really bad or really good. 7, good game. I'm getting a lot of medium scores right now. 7 again. I want like an 8 or... I want an 8 at least in a game very soon. Okay, we got all 7s. I guess that's average. It could have been a lot worse. Good game, nice experience, beautiful. If it was beautiful, give me like a 9. Enjoyable. Okay, sweet. Also, yeah, you can view your game history. I forgot to show this off. So you can show when it was released, the profit you made from it, how many you sold, all that kind of stuff. How many fans you gained through the game as well, which is quite nice. Oh, and of course, the average score you got here as well. Of course, we got all 7, so the score is 7. And that game isn't out. Well, it is out yet, but the sales have only just started coming in. Right, how are we going to do? Ah, ha, 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 contract work. Hi there, I just finished Gran Yoshismo 1, and I am impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business, and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know, and I will see if I have some work for you, Jason. We may need that later on, but right now, I think we're okay. Contract's been unlocked. Sweet. Right, so how's it doing? I think it's doing better than the first one. I'm not sure. Oh, this is where the game is awesome, like the puns in it. According to the rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. Love it. Game, you have the best sense of humor I've seen in a game all year. Honestly, you genuinely do. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off. Pfft, home gaming, what's that? But we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Okay, interesting. I've said, okay, cool, I've got the topic UFO. I've still got a lot of research points, so before we finish off this episode, let's do one more research. I'm going to go for fantasy, because fantasy games are always fun. The annoying thing is that you can't research 2 things at once as well. Just a heads up, you've got to spend your points wisely. Right, oh, I'm 1 fan off 200. Let's try and get 1 more fan before... There we go, 1 more fan before we finish off the episode. You've researched a new topic, fantasy, beautiful. Let's, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait until this goes off the market. We'll look at the stats, and then I'll finish episode 1 of Game Dev Tycoon off. Right, it should be finishing any moment. Let's see how we're doing. So we sold 16k so far. How was the most we sold of the last one? It was 17, so we might beat it. We might beat it. I'm not sure. Oh, no, we might not. We might, yeah, we're on par with it. Actually, no, we just sold less. Huh, I would have thought racing would have done better. Anyway, $19,000, and here we go, some industry news to finish off. Today, Nintendo has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES, or TES, early next year. This console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Ho ho, what are you trying to suggest, game? What are you trying to suggest? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching Game Dev Tycoon. Tell me what you think of it in the comments below. And if you haven't already, I really recommend you go and try this game out. It is actually a lot of fun, as I will hope you will see over the next few episodes of this series. So until then, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy it. And until later, I will see you next time.